Hello everybody, Chef Bob here, and today I'm going to show you how to make corned beef and cabbage. Now if you've watched our previous video, I showed you how to make corned beef in the pressure cooker. And I just took it out a few minutes ago, sliced it up, and now I'm going to put the vegetables and the cabbage in the same water that we cooked the corned beef in. And right here you can see it's still hot, and I have the corned beef all sliced up. So I'll put that aside. And this will be simple. I'm just going to use some potatoes, an onion, some carrots, and a head of cabbage. So I'll start peeling the potatoes, the carrots, and then I'll be right back and show you the next step. In case you've never tried ceramic peelers, I love them. Here I'm using the horizontal style for the carrots, and then I'm going to use the vertical style on the potatoes. As you can see now, I'm using the vertical peeler for the potatoes. And again, these ceramic peelers are great. I highly recommend you give them a try. I prefer them over the traditional steel peelers. They're just a lot easier to use, a lot sharper, a lot easier. They work very well. For the cabbage, I'm just going to peel off the outer layer or two. I peeled the leaf off before, we'll take that one off. And I'm just going to quarter this and cut out the stem, and then we'll put it in there in quarters. Okay. So I'm just going to start putting it into the same water that we cooked the corned beef in, that way we have all the spices and seasonings from that. Okay. Now I'm going to cut up the rest of these vegetables into smaller pieces. The carrots, I'm probably just going to cut maybe, I don't know, maybe into thirds, approximately. And again, this is up to you. I think that's fine. The onion we'll just put in, we quartered that. And the potatoes, I don't know, maybe something like that. Thirds again. Depending on the size of the potato, maybe 4 pieces. Okay, so now I'll just close the lid because we have sufficient water. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see from the camera, but it's approximately 2/3 full with the original water that we used to cook the corned beef with the spices. And after adding all of the vegetables and such, it's plenty of water in there. So we're just going to put the lid on, lock it, set it on airtight for the valve. I already have it turned on, and we're going to select, if you have a setting for vegetables, that would be fine. If not, I'm going to say maybe in between 10 to 15 minutes. So I believe I do have a vegetable setting. Oh, and my setting on this unit, I take it back, is 5 minutes. And we'll just start. Okay, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright, the pressure cooker is finished. It cooked for 5 minutes, and then I left it set in here for about another 7 to 10 minutes to cool down, and then I released the remaining pressure. So that means it cooked for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. Now, as far as pressure cooker times, this had a pre-programmed setting for 6 minutes for vegetables. Depending on what type of pressure cooker you're using, It could have a high and low pressure internally, or one medium pressure, or if you're using a manual pressure cooker, they're typically 5, 10, and 15 pound weights. So depending on the actual pressure of your pressure cooker, the pre-programmed times may vary. It's looking good. Let me take some of this out of here. I think I'll try to give you an idea of what everything looks like, and it looks delicious. So potatoes are falling apart, so we know they're done. And everything is very hot. I don't know if you can see the steam on camera, but the carrots look perfect. They've maintained their color. I'll get some cabbage. And again, you saw how easy this was to make. The first video I showed making the corned beef, which is super simple. And then as soon as that's finished, pull it out, prepare your vegetables, put them in here. And like I said, the total time for the vegetables, not counting the prep time, was what, about 12 minutes total cook time in here. And it took me maybe, 10 minutes to prep them, 15 minutes at most. So there's more in here, but that's enough for now for you to take a look and to see what the delicious corned beef and cabbage looks like. Our wonderful corned beef, and then our potatoes, carrots, and did I grab an onion? Let me grab a piece of onion if I can find one. Oh, okay. Here's an onion. Oh, that was a potato and a piece of onion. I guess they all fell apart. Okay, so now let's make a plate and see how this tastes. Take a nice, some corned beef right here. Ooh. Grab a potato or two. Grab some of the onion, some carrots, and let me cut a piece of this cabbage. Okay. Let me grab another carrot or two. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Okay. All right. Here we are, the real test. All right. Now I know the corned beef is good because I sampled it in the other video, but let's double check. Mmm. The carrots are fork tender. Mmm. They're cooked to perfection. They're soft, they're tender, but you can still taste all that carrot flavor. Very good. Potato again. My fork, you can see it's falling apart, so the potatoes are thoroughly cooked. Mmm. They're also perfectly done. They have some of the flavoring from the water from the corned beef. And now let's try some of the cabbage. Seems to be nice and tender. It's hot. Mmm. Again, even the cabbage, perfectly cooked. It's just sweet. It tastes fresh. It's delicious. So there you have it. Corned beef with potatoes, carrots, cabbage, and onions. Very easy to make, simple, delicious. I highly recommend you try this for the upcoming holidays, St. Patrick's Day. So give it a try. I think you'll like it. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed watching this video and would like to see others like this, please press the thumbs up, the like button, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Oh, this is perfect. Mmm. Mmm.